One thing we really need to do is radio download server options. Vibration, I don't know why that song is there. Audio. Right, sound effects. Turn that shit down. Music. Go down, you deafening me. I don't really mind the volume and the voice. It's just way too loud, deafening me. They were doing it the whole yesterday, but I just never assumed I'd be that bad at the game.
It's only a matter of time before we find the captain's body on deck 4.
Fuck you.
Okay, Zimri?
Like literally, fuck you. This game is just one of those games that basically forces you to die each and every fucking time. Right, I don't even know what to prioritise on, mate. I ain't gonna lie. See, look, I could get that, or I could just continue saving up for this. Which seems to be the best idea, to be honest, because... Well, I'm always needing health. I'm also thinking about just cheating and going here and just going on level 1.
The porter is set to the new deck.
Right. So I can easily get points without actually worrying. So the plan is basically we're going to go out there and I'm going to receive damage off one of the minions and see how much of a damage is actually inflicted. Also, I don't even know what is actually going off in this game. See, now that I've finally took a break, I feel a little bit better. And also, I'll be playing Apex Legends with my mate soon. So he also might join the party, I'm not quite sure. So what we're doing right now is we're going to wipe the whole of level 1 out. We are actually going to start buying equipment and stuff to try and get the bloody vault things. So, yeah. And I also found out that we have a map, so there's a bonus. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to clear this whole level. Because I want to know if I go back over here, am I going to be able to reactivate that? If I go back over here, am I going to be able to reactivate that? So what we're going to do is we're going to clear this bit out, and then we're going to go around here. And also I need to see how much damage that the enemies are going to inflict onto me. Which is something I didn't really think that would happen in this game. So basically in this game is what happens is the further levels you go up, the more damage that is increased. And the more chance the watchdog is going to constantly fuck you up. Is the best way to generally say. So yeah, we're doing a lot of looting on this one to get them stem cells. Now we don't get much of a reward on this level. But you see, and we don't get much health back either. Oh, that says health full. Oh, right, yeah. This is 25 HP, it usually says. I know my health's full. So now we're just basically going to loot around. Oh, so scary. No offense, I wanted to go through there. I mean, I'm a wimpy YouTuber. That was so terrifying. Please, someone find my mum and give me a big hug. Because she probably ain't going to give me one. But you'll find her though, so you got that. What, me and my mum's not a huggy person. Like, the only people that me and my mum would ever hug is probably Def. Like, hi Def, where you been all my life? Because it's been too long. Luckily, one of my mates actually managed to help me out, so I'm highly appreciative of that. Like, my mate Mitch did me a big lifesaver. But basically, I was overdrawn in my bank account, and it doesn't matter how much of an overdraw I've got, it charges me £90 for the overdraw if it's longer than a day. Like, I could literally be like 2p. Oh yeah, I actually want you to hit me, yo dickhead. Let's see how much damage you do. Oh yeah, you just don't see me now, yeah? But yeah, all the way through the game, you've been doing my fucking head in. Dickhead. And I'm hoping by doing this and going through the levels that I might get some better equipment to help me within Tier 4. And also we'll get a load of these stems, because Deck 1 and Deck 2 we do not struggle on. But Deck 3, we've got a Bloodhound that seems to just love pissing my day off at the minute. So, on here, no Bloodhound. It's fantastic. It's beautiful. Even the only way that I found to kill the Bloodhound on this game is to turn him into your bitch. That's it. But even turning him into your bitch doesn't really do much. I watched him literally get one-bombed by the big guys. The brutes, as we will call them. Like, literally, man just got one-bombed clean out of the game. And by my channel, if you want to know what I'd like to do with my channel, is I would like to make contact a lot better for fathers. I would like to help with cancer research. I would like to help with Alzheimer's research. And I would like to live a better life than what I've got at the moment. But I don't want to waste all my money on fancy cars and all this crap like the rest of the YouTubers do. I just want to be able to live a lot more easier. So if I was ever to make it on YouTube, I would not be one of them selfish little YouTubers that only consider themselves and nothing else. I ain't gonna lie, I used to smoke a lot of weed, so if like money did increase, I'd probably end up smoking a bit. Like, I'll go back to smoking weed. I just feel better on weed, especially with my ADHD and autism. It just slows it down. That's all it does. It doesn't make it better, it doesn't do this, it just means that I'm not on an overdraft sort of thing all the time like I would my bank. So like, I'm always like, it just feels like my brain's always overcharged. The only way that I've rarely found to actually help with that situation is either drinking energy drinks, Lucasade, something like that. The reason why I got that theory is because when I went to the doctors to receive help, they put me on medication that basically had amphetamines in it anyway. And I asked them, I says, why are you giving me tablets with fettin? And they turn around and says, well, basically because you're already on a high, what we do is we give you amphetamines to balance that out. And I was like, oh, okay, that doesn't really make sense, bruv. I was like, it's just the way that it is. Right, we need to go here towards the end anyway, so we're just going to ignore that. I was like, that's stupid. Right, but it made sense to me as well. And he was like, yeah, but that's the way that we deal with this. So, to everyone, Paige, you're always here, man. I feel horrible, because, like, when you do this, I can't pay you, and it's just me and you. I'm not a pick-me YouTuber, and I'm not one of them beggar. But it is much appreciated.
There's a supply crate here.
Like, honestly, Paige, you would make more effort on my channel than what I do. All I do is play games.
Shields from the terminal before the compartment decompresses. Hurry!
Shame I don't know you in real life. Right, so we can still do this.
Insufficient dark matter.
Right. So the loot's still here. This is the easiest one to get.
It could be fabricated in recovery.
This is where I usually die. Prepare to die. I love how there's no heals on this one though. I'm gonna slap these bitches up. Oh, then cunts. Let's get this over and done with. Why are you not? Why am I not being aggressed? I'm more scared now, the fact that I'm not being attacked. Right, I'm gonna just walk through here peacefully now. Alright. I'm receiving 70... How about to say, isn't it 25 HP? Can you just pick one game? Alright, so that's clear. We don't need to go that way, because that's the way that we need to get up. We're just continuing up and around. Basically what I'm doing is I'm trying to cheese my way through the game now, like, if you want my honest truth. Like, I've kind of got sick and tired of getting my ass annihilated. So now I'm just going for the cheesing style. Oh, you see me? I want to know how much damage you do. Just 25 HP, yeah. Oh shit, I can't teleport with that. Right, so they do a bit of damage, but they only do 25 HP. Which explains why you only receive 25 HP. I really need to start crafting the thingy. I just like it because, well, I spam the Sentinel. I also will be playing Apex Legends with my mate
That porter will take you to deck 2 whenever you're
Mitch
ready.
at some point.
That porter will take you to deck 2 whenever you're ready.
I'm hoping to complete this game. Alexa, remind me in an hour and a half to come on.
Okay, I'll remind you in 1 hour.
I said an hour and a half, but whatever. Alexa, remind me in 1 hour and 30 minutes to come off. Alexa, ignore the shit out of me. Alexa, remind me in an hour and a half to come off.
Okay, I'll remind you in 1 hour and 30 minutes.
Thanks. I wish I could ignore myself. Bitch. How's your day anyway, Paige? You been looking after your son? I seem to have come down with a flu. Right, honestly, I've woke up this morning, I feel like I'm been riding on my 125 with my mouth completely open for 6 hours straight, mate. So, I've got a snotty nose, which means while I've been asleep, I've been sleeping with my mouth open like a gum. I don't really want to receive unnecessary damage now, so we are going to be precaution. We're just basically looking for anything that's going to help, really. There's a lot of looting in this game. It's a good game, don't get me wrong. The mobility sucks in it. That's about the only thing I don't like about this game so far. Is mobility-wise. Are you already here? Yeah, fuck your bitch ass. Oh, go on. Oh, so fucking injured myself. So at the minute, we're just farming, really, is all we're doing. But luckily, we're all nice and peaceful at the minute. I wish I had a motorbike still. I miss my motorbike. I just love going out. I'm not. I used to hit such a ridiculous speed. That's a lie. I only had a 125. I got 90 miles per hour out of it though. So you can imagine, as a rocker, I hit 90 miles per hour pretty much majority of the time, which is probably why the exhaust actually fell off. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, that was terrible, I guess. Well, basically, yeah. I'm doing great, thanks, Ben. Thank you for always asking. I always ask. You always come in, so like it's like a eye for an eye. Like, thank you for popping in on the channel. And thank you for doing a better job at the area of asking people to do stuff than me. I'm not really. I've never really been good at asking for help or stuff. But I suppose that's the lone wolf character that I've got. Like, I am literally the definition of a lone wolf. And it takes me a long time to really allow anyone into my pack. Right? And the main reason why is, like someone asked me a long time ago, like, yeah, do you know what loyalty is? And I told him straight away, like, you're asking wrong creature, mate. You should be asking that down there. He was like, but that's my dog. I says, yeah, that they know what loyalty is. And that literally comes down to the expression, don't bite the hand that feeds you. That is loyalty. My dog will never bite the hand that feeds him. No way. He's meant to be blind. I don't want to take unnecessary damage. So we'll just deal with this the other way around. Huh? Where the fuck did you come from, bro? And your mum doesn't count. You replicated. Prime Minister. I'm Jesus, mate. I mean, no offense, but look at me and tell me I don't look like Jesus. Like, for a long time, I stopped working out, I stopped with my energy, I stopped with everything. For 3 years, I pretty much sat in front of a computer screen, playing games, drinking energy drinks, and eating junk food. And I've still got a fantastic body. It makes no sense. In hindsight, I should be obese like I wanted, because I wanted to put weight on so that I could turn it into muscle, so I could build more of a stature. But I've just kind of come to the area now that I've got no choice, and I'm 9.5 stone for pretty much the day I die, and then I become a skeleton and weigh less. The only time that I'm going to weigh more weight than what I do now is when someone's carrying my coffin to the furnace. That's pretty much it. I can even imagine my friends, mate, like, fucking hell, for a skinny person I didn't think he'd weigh this much. But like my grandma when she passed on, bless her, because I carried her coffin when I was 14, because I didn't get to see her because she suffered with Alzheimer's. My parents were, well, my mum was like, yeah, but I can't deal with it, so we don't know. It's like, but we just want to see. She's still our grandma, whether she's got Alzheimer's or not. Like, this shit. Like, we want to see our grandma, we want to communicate to our grandma. Like, you never know. Seeing a grandkid, mine actually wake her up from wherever she is. Like, for me, I'd say Alzheimer's is when the brain's had enough, and dementia, and the body will start attacking itself so that you forget your traumatic experiences. That's where I think Alzheimer's is. It's your own body basically saying that you can't deal with the memories that you've got. Now, I'm no doctor or professional. This is me just, getting a dartboard at night time in the pitch black, mate, and, open eye at fucking bullseye or something. Right. Cancer? Well, cancer is already in the human body. It just needs something to trigger it. It's a cell. It's already in the human body. Everybody's already got cancer. They just need something to trigger it for it to become, obviously. Really? To make it worse. Personally, if you want my opinion, the only way to get rid of cancer with the human genetics would be to have a generation of basically test tube babies. See, why are you always got so much ammo? Why can't I teleport? Why is he still shooting me? I don't know where he is. This one guy is just so overpowered. Oh, look at that. I came here to make this easier for me. Right, I'm still fucking dying. But this game just does not want you to live. Yeah, we would need to make a generation of test tube babies to remove... Now, you are right. We will no longer be human once this has been committed. But we would need a generation of test tube babies to remove all the genetic flaws inside the human DNA to be able to move forward towards a better life. And now, unfortunately, most people are like, yeah, but that would da-da-da. No. You're naive and you're stupid. You need to think about this properly. Right. At the end of the day, we would only need to create 80 of these species of hybrid humans, yeah? And that 80 people within the population will now spread the new DNA around the world, yeah? Meaning, we don't need to make every single human... Oh, for fuck's sake, game. I don't even know where I am now. We don't need to make every single human as a test tube baby. Now, don't get me wrong, it would be better to... Instead of, you know, removing the woman from work because of labour and blah, blah, blah. if the baby is in the test tube and there is something wrong, we can watch this baby develop, we can alter the structure, we can alter the DNA, or if it comes to it, you might have to make the sad decision of terminating the child for its future and its well-being. You might. You see, I'm not from Earth. I'm sent to observe human race, and the human race is disgusting. I watch the human race would quite happily wait for their kids to go to bed so that they can have a McDonald's, but never think about the kids in consideration. And the problem is with Britain is, it's your child tax actually paying for that McDonald's. The only person that should be having McDonald's out of that child tax is your child, not fucking you. I watch women get their nails done with their kids' child taxes and then sit there and complain that they've got no money for stuff. I've been around a lot of area of observing this earth to realise that the human race is very, very selfish. We've got famous people out there with the ability and the money and the funding to cure cancer, but yet they'd rather hoard it. Me, I'd be making investments, mate. I'd be moving on. I'll tell you, first thing I'd be doing, mate, is I'd be getting an abandoned warehouse, I'd turn them into compartment fucking storages, and I would start getting the homeless off the street. And I would tell the homeless person that I will pay for your education, but I want 10% of your earnings for the rest of your life so that I can continue with this structure. Yeah? Basically, I'd just become the government, right? Because even though I'm on benefits, yeah, I'm supposed to receive £360 a fortnight to live off. Yeah, I get £290. There's £70 of my money that's deducted through tax, and for my rent and for council and all that. And humanity is stupid. At the end of the day, shouldn't we be prioritising on a better education system and healthcare? Now the problem is we don't even have to prioritise on the better healthcare. All we have to do is prioritise on the better education system. Therefore, everything else will advance in its own time. First thing I'd be making every child be doing is your British Red Foundation cross. Because it is much better to have a whole society that can predict, see potential hazards, prevent potential hazards, I did BTEC sport at school. This is why I can do this. This is why I can also predict a child on whether they're actually going to injure themselves to the point where I need to intervene, or whether I can just leave the child to take its small little bump and move on. Right? Unfortunately, a child's not going to learn if I keep, preventing them from hazards. Right? But, if it's going to be a life-threatening or a serious injury, I will prevent that. I will not allow that to happen at all. Because it's not within my nature. And then there's plenty of times, even with my own child, when I did have contact and custody. Well, I had contact, I never had custody. But I only got 4 hours a fortnight, and honestly, 4 hours a fortnight was a lot better than a kick in the nuts. I think you're fucking going. Get back here, scared me. Bitch. I enjoy listening to you. You keep telling the truth. I try my best. I really do. But like I say, humanity's stupid. So it's very hard to educate someone that's arrogant. And that's the problem with the human race, is it's very arrogant. And this is why I don't support people like that are famous. I mean, look at that guy that basically crashed his fucking big-ass fancy car, and then his friend's bleeding to death. And he's like, oh, record this, bro. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Put your phone away, check, see if your mates are okay, because you're fine, healthy and stable. You didn't get injured in the crossfire, right? Do the right thing. I love it with people and all, like, when they're there with their mobile phones out, like, how do we help? What do we do? You know what you do? You put your mobile phone away and you ring 999. Yeah, I know. Just imagine that. How do I get to you? I want to kill you because I hate you specifically. How do I get to you? Huh? And this is where the human race needs to learn to advance and adapt. All I need is a team. That's it. Supporters, followers, and Alexa, how do you get a religion to be a religion?
I don't have an answer for that.
Alexa, how many followers do you need for a religion to be a religion? Alexa, how many followers do you need for a religion?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Well, neither do I. I mean, fucking Jedi and the Star Wars bullshit, that's a religion, so you just need that many followers, I guess. Alright, well, I mean, I don't want to leave you there, but I suppose this is fair dues. Enjoy your life, my friend. But this is where the human race, it needs to sort itself out. Right. Yeah, I love it how people are like, oh, well, we've got no aliens coming to Earth and da-da-da. We're not the intelligent race. I can tell you that now, mate. We are far from the intelligent race within the universe. The thing is the reason why we've had no aliens that have actually come to Earth is due to the fact of, honestly, mate, look how we treat one another. Do you really think an intelligent race wants to come and land on Earth after it's watched how we treat each other? How we treat our own kids? How we treat things that we claim to love and care for? Would you think an intelligent race would want to deal with that? Because I wouldn't. I don't. I suppose that were a shocking time there for you, eh? Oh, he dead. Oh, shit. Where are you little fucking creepy slag? I wouldn't want to. Nor would I even bother educating it, because it wouldn't seem worth my time. It would seem more of a... a waste of time. And for an intelligent race would only go on a production rate. Okay? Will it work, is it worth our time? And unfortunately, it's really not. Right, it's really not. Right. Ah, you dick. Right. It's not productive. I wouldn't waste my time. I've tried educating the human race, and yet it doesn't want to listen. I've tried advancing one of my friends within the knowledge of the human race, and it was a waste of time. The human race is spiteful and vindictive, and likes to suppress those people that are more intelligent than itself. E.g., let's have a look at autism, ADHD, and Asperger's. ADHD, high functioning brain, loves usually doing sport activities, playing games. Autism loves routines, schedules, loves things in order. Great person to be a manager. Asperger's, highly intelligent and has a very good ingenuity and initiative. Okay? And is able to listen to all but not one. The definition of a Sigma male is an Asperger's person. A team leader. The Asperger's person would be above the autistic person. Right? Above. We are highly more intelligent than the average human. And 9 times out of 10, when I watch people that suffer with these disorders, we spend a long time looking at normal people thinking, why are you making an easy job look hard, bro? Like, that's an easy job, mate, and you're making it look really hard. I don't understand. Yeah, but what you got to understand, what you need to understand is I don't understand that you're making an easy job look hard. Mate. I could understand if you was trying to cure cancer research, right? You know what I mean? Like, that's going to be a hard challenge to do. And that's going to be one of the most advancements of humanity's race that we could possibly do, is learn to cure our own diseases. But the problem is we'd rather waste money on spoiled, brattered footballers like David Beckham. Fucking, what's his name? Fucking... blah blah blah. The only footballer I generally enjoyed watching was Steven Gerrard. And the reason why is because the reason why he joined Liverpool was because of his older brother and what happened back in the day. And that sort of thing made it worth it for me. I don't watch football now. I'm not really bothered about football. I used to watch it with my stepdad though. Like obviously because he supported Arsenal, I supported Liverpool, we would go and watch. But the reason why I enjoyed watching it with my stepdad is we would both comment on how the teams performed. So I'd be like, fucking Arsenal did right shit that game, Barry. They basically gave Liverpool the win. That they did, to be honest, but Liverpool did play well with whenever my team gave them the win. And there'd be areas where the ball was passed, but weirdly intercepted by Liverpool that allowed them to get an easy goal, as if it looked like it was paid to be that way. And that's why I liked it, because, you know, me and Barry, we wasn't sore losers. If we lost, it was GG, you know what I mean? It was simple as. Oh, where the fuck do you think you're going, bitch? And you see, that sort of
Let's get to
stuff.
deck 4 and find the captain's body. On my way.
You've kind of got to respect.
Dark matter restored.
Right. Deck 4. We gotta go to deck 2, mate. Like, that's just like looking at the whole goddamn area. Pretty easy loot. And the thing is I don't have a script because anybody watching this channel, like, you know, I couldn't read it anyway. Right. I mean, what do you want me to do? Cry about the fact that I can't read? But the best thing about it, mate, is I love the fact that you have the ability to read most people, and yet you still thick as fuck. And yet you think it's funny because I can't read, right? But yet I'm more intelligent and more knowledgeable than the majority of the people that I meet. Right. And you see, that's the thing. Most people sat there reading for knowledge. I went and learnt it firsthand. I went and learned everything that was wrong within this world. I interacted with the wrong sort of people to see what I didn't like and what I didn't want within this world. Yeah? I've been in rooms, mate, that would make you shit yourself in your pants. Yeah? And that's just thinking about it. But I've never been to jail. Too intelligent for that shit. But I have been in, you know, stupid positions and stupid places. Called wrong place, wrong time. I've been in quite a few of those situations. But I dealt with it the best I could at the time. And it's a bit time that the world learns to show a bit more love to one another instead of being selfish. Right? I don't care about one man's glory. I don't care about one man's fame. Okay? If you got nothing for me to credit you on, then don't expect me to be crediting you. Don't expect me to give you respect. If all you've done is been a spoilt brat on YouTube to gain your fame, don't expect me to show any respect. I'll probably knock you the fuck out. Or tell you to get the fuck away from me before I knock you the fuck out. And I have a mate called Glenn, and he knows if I'm in close proximity, if I say that, it means within a certain time I probably am going to knock you the fuck out. Or at least I'm going to put an attempt sticker on it. And I don't care how big you are. I don't even care if you're Mike Tyson. Right, Mike Tyson easily is going to knock me the fucking shit around, mate. I mean, the guy could probably pick me up with one finger, and that's his little one. But, you know, I know at the end of the fight, mate, he'll shake my hand and go, good try, bro. I'm like, well, at least I've got that to my name. But, you know, there's one thing I've got over Mike Tyson that he doesn't have over me. Is I've got mobility and nimbleness. So I would have to use that to my advantage. And I would have to aim for his lower end of his back to win that fight and the back of his kneecap. Yeah? So man would have to learn to fight dirty. Which I've already learned how to fight dirty all my life. Yeah, when you're a 6-year-old boy going up against a 36-year-old man, you kind of don't give a shit about anybody else. You kind of just look at them and like, oh, what the fuck are you meant to do? And it's no offence given, like, it really isn't. It's just like, come on, bro, come on. Like, wake up and smell the roses a little bit. Fucking hell. When I was 15, with the areas that I put myself in, I had a double barrel shotgun on my face. You know what I mean? And I just laughed at the guy and chucked him the object that he wanted. And said, here, you can have that. I know you've got more. Like, dude, you asked for a certain amount, and I brought that certain amount out. You know, the next time you want to try and rob more, make sure you ask for that more amount. And don't be stupid. and walked off. But I had no areas of funding and stuff like that for stuff, so I did what basically every stupid kid does. Because it's not like we can go and get a job with child labours and stuff like that. Right. See, look, dickheads there. But we are looting this whole place. So that's down to the government, guys.
That porter will take you to deck 3 when you're ready.
I'm not, because deck 3 keeps annihilating me before I can even get. And that shitty fucking bloodhound prick, he keeps annihilating me. Just teleports on my arse and kills me. And you see, this is areas I want to prevent. I want to prevent kids from doing stupid shit that I have to do to earn money. You know what I mean? And I want to prevent... I mean, we don't even need money in this day and age anymore. Like, the thing is that makes sense is... that don't make sense to me is... we will happily waste food because you can't afford to pay for it. As a society. We've got everything provided for us, but yet everybody's struggling. Tell me how that makes sense. Everything is provided for us now within this day and age. Our ancestors made sure that we have a property to live in. Our great ancestors made sure that we had farming lands to constantly get a renewal of a food supply. But yet we're all struggling. How am I supposed to make sense of this? Oh, thanks, game. Alright, dickhead, how we doing there? Oh, shit, the bed. Thanks for that, bro. I bet you. Rest in pieces. Alright, everything is catered and provided for us, but yet we're all struggling. Alright, we got third world countries out there, mate, that are generally struggling. But will we spare any area of exchanging?
Boosting the power to your shield now. Thanks.
Alright, so I can just go to here and get a boost on my shield. Okay. I don't know that. Wish I did that on floor 1. Maybe there is an advantage of going around and doing this stuff. Although the shield don't really do much for me, I ain't gonna lie. I usually just teleport behind them, do a 180 degree turn and then just fucking get the stem cells. I'm gonna buy that instead because it's silent. Man literally just buys these to deal with a drone. That's it. That's the only thing I buy weapons for in this game. Otherwise I just live with this. And it's time just to move forward to a better area of life. Which would be building community blocks. And there's a reason why we're going to call it a community block. It's a subliminally message that you are in a community. People like me that want to play games all day and not do much for society, mine's mainly because of my depression. There's the reason why I play games all the time, and I don't really interact with human race very well. And I'm still learning to live inside my own mind. But I went through a lot of traumatic experience that basically kind of fucked me up. And the one that mainly fucked me up is when I was 19 and I had my little boy fading away in my arms and I had to learn to accept that I was powerless and there was nothing I could do. And I basically felt my son's heartbeat fade away for 4 minutes. I can't remember now, thank fuck. He basically heart faded away for fucking 47 seconds is what I meant to say, but my brain's moving on to different areas. And there was nothing I could do. And why my ex was just... She was a zombie. She really was. She was just a zombie. And at the end of the day, I really couldn't blame her. She just gave birth. It's a traumatic experience in its own case. And we was both 19. Both still young in the world. Both not really knowing what to do with ourselves. Yeah. As the man, you can imagine I was the one that had to take the stance and do everything else. And basically what the doctor said to me was, your son's lungs didn't develop within his... he didn't have time for his lungs to develop. So, we don't have the funding to keep the machine running. That was when I was done with the human race, when I realised that you choose money over life. You choose something that's easily replaceable over something that's not easily replaceable. That's when I was done with the human race, right there and then. Because I just couldn't understand how the fuck you can choose money over life. Yeah. And that's how the world works, mate. If you work for money all your life, you'll never see any of your life. And if you choose life, you'll never be able to do anything within your life other than experience it. Because you got no money. And you see, that's how the human race works. And, yeah. I had to accept all this on my own, with my brain, with Asperger's, over-analysing everything. And I also had to try and deal with my ex that eventually left me. Thank fuck, I ain't gonna lie. Mainly because I was trauma bonded to her after that. Like, I couldn't leave her after she lost my child. I was bounded to her after that. Right, but, you know, she left me, so, you know, it's kind of like, yeah, fair dues, see you in a bit, blah, blah, goodbye. Go tell someone that gives a shit. But I'm guessing she didn't like that, because I'm thinking that she thought she meant more in my life than what she actually did. The only thing that I missed when obviously she left was the fact that my son wasn't there that we had. I didn't have contact with my son. And it wasn't until she failed to protect, and then he got put into the custody of care, the social services, that I was able to see my child for 2 hours a fortnight at fucking Sandybank is where I had to go. But I suppose that's what you get for sexist social services. You know? To the point where I even thought, like, do you know if I get a pair of fanny and tits, mate, would I be able to see my child then? Because, well, that's how it felt. You know what I mean? She failed to protect, but yet she still gets to see her kids and still gets to produce more kids and have custody over them. Even though she gave the first child away and failed to protect the second child. Bearing in mind, I warned her about the person that she was with. And she's like, well, I thought you was just a jealous ex. Jealous of what, sweetheart? Do you really hold yourself that highly? You really think you was the prize in the relationship? A little 4'7" fucking obese person, and you thought you were the prize? No offense, sweetheart. No offense, but you are not the prize. Right? Look at me compared to you. And explain how you think you're the prize in the relationship. And basically what I was actually trying to do there is I was trying to teach her to take accountability. That's what I was trying to do. I just didn't put it in the best frame of, you know, speech. But that kind of goes to with my disability, so, like... It is my fault, but it's also not like I can control it very well. You know, I will take accountability for that. Like, yeah, I could have explained it in a better manner or form, but at the end of the day, I'm not very good at doing that with my disorder. I'm kind of, you know, here's everything on the table, and I haven't got a bush to beat around, so, you know, deal with it. But, dickhead. Is he in this room? It kind of feels like he's in this room. Hi, ugly. Should we just get this over and done with you? I prefer in here. There's more space for me to hide. Point, you're not that stupid. Yo. You gonna hit me or something? I need to wait for you to swing at me so I can teleport behind you. And then I've got like a 3-second gate window where I can zap you. Come on. We've been playing this for a while now. Rest in peace, big guy. I'm not. There's dickheads out there. And if he sees me, he's just gonna hunt me down forever. And I don't really know how his AI works. Cunt just teleports on me and kills me. He's gone that way. Sound. I mean, I know how to kill him. You just basically capture him. That's what you do. But I haven't got one of them things to do that. And, yeah. Accountability is hard for humanity to learn to receive and take. But with my disorder, I was always forced to take accountability. Like, why are you beating your older brother up? I was picking on Sean. I didn't like my older brother. I used to kick the shit out of him all the time, mate. He was 14, I was like 7. But I used to deal with my stepdad, so he was no challenge anyway. Right. I didn't like him. I just didn't like him. So what I basically used to do, and my dad ended up finding out, it was funny when he found out, is I used to send my little brother to go and pick on Mark, because I got sick and tired of being fucking thrashed for kicking the shit out of him. I used to send my little brother to go and pick on him. And then, obviously, when Mark retaliated towards Sean, I'd retaliate towards Mark. My dad ended up airing me one day when he was in the ass talking to Sean to go and call Mark a dickhead and everything. And basically, my dad waited. That's what he did. He waited to catch me red-handed. I got to give him 10 out of 10 and props for that. And obviously, after I beat Mark up and Mark ran into Thingy and I came in as normal, like, but Dad, he were picking on Sean. He picked me up and he launched me across the room and went, don't fucking lie to me. You sent Sean to pick on him. And I laughed at my dad. Because he caught me red-handed. So I just laughed at him. Bear in mind, I've just gone flying across the room. And Claire's like, well, what are you going to do? And he's just turned and gone, I've just launched him across the room because of his actions, and he's laughed at me. What do you expect me to do? How do you expect me, why are these gone out, to be able to deal with that? Or maybe that's not, yeah, it's because I'm on a different level, that's why. I'm open, so we'll find out when we go down. And my dad was kind of right, like, how do you deal with that? And, you know, my dad's discipline, yes, was overboard, but due to the stuff that I was going through previously, like I said, I laughed at my dad when he launched me across the room. I laughed at him. My dad slapped me once as well, and I did a backflip, that was kind of funny. And I just looked at my dad and called him a faggot. And he picked his fist up to me and he walked away because he realised that he was becoming his own dad at that situation. And back in my day, faggot meant sausages, right? It didn't mean gay person, it didn't mean an offence towards a gay person. I am an old soul, bear that in mind. A bitch means female dog, right? So you've got to bear in mind that I am an old soul. So when I say stuff, you've got to look at the old meaning and not the new day and age, you stupid. Gay means happy to me. It doesn't mean homosexual. Although, for my dyslexic area, I'm kind of glad that you shortened it down, because, like, trying to spell homosexual, man, I've no idea, mate. No idea. But I know how to spell three-letter words. It's like my mum knew I was going to be dyslexic. That's why she looked for someone that had second name King, so I only had a four-letter word. And she also called me Ben. I mean, she called me Ben because apparently the Michael Jackson song, you know, Ben, there two of us, the Rat song, I was dancing like 1-0 inside her stomach to that, and she basically tapped her stomach and went, yep, here's a Ben. Right. I think my parents missed out on so many jokes though. You know, I could have been called Lee, Lee King, could have been called Mark, Marking, could have been called Joe, Joking, and the best one of all, I could have been called Wang. I'll leave you to work that one out yourself.
Uncommon schematic.
You got what I need so I can deal with that fucking big guy. Yes, you have. Oh, he's mine in a second, mate. We're gonna become lovers, blood out. Yeah, I know what it does, mate. It captures that dickhead wherever he is. This douchebag. Only way I found to actually kill him. He's got 1,200 HP. That's how much health he's got. How do I know that? It tells you when you capture him with a certain thing. Oh, go on, scream at me. Let's get this over and done with. Right. Bop. Fuck you, bitch. So, if you want my opinion, if you suffer with like autism, ADHD or Asperger's, stop taking the drugs that dull your brain activity down. They make you stupid, they make you thick, they literally slow down your brain activity. They literally make you stupid as hell. Stop taking them. They are not good for you. Now, if you're in an area of where you can't control your body actions and they are violent, then take the medication, okay? If you're being violent and suicidal and aggressive and you can't deal with it, you will have to take the medication. Right? But if you're none of them or both, then honestly, I wouldn't worry about it. Why can't I hit him? Oh, it's just common. Oh shit, the bed. I mean, the big guy usually fucks them up for me. Apparently he just wants me. Gravity bomb it is them. What else we got here? We got a baton. I don't really want that. In a bit, dickhead. Another big guy. What else down there? Oh yeah, you just become friends, yeah? How's that gone through a wall? Yeah, have a gravity bomb. Oh, you're gonna die in a second, bro. Whenever that activates. Or not. I'm pretty sure I just chucked a gravity bomb right there. Why is it disappearing? Oh. Are you still alive? Really? After fucking 2? You should die after 2. Doesn't matter. Like 2 gravity bombs there didn't even work, mate. It's made me waste so much of the stuff I'm collecting for level 3, like. Oh yeah, thanks. For basically nothing, yeah. Thanks for nothing. The gravity bombs do the most damage. Don't get me wrong, the drones are great for distraction, but other than that, they kinda suck. Why is that blue now? I'm gonna question it. I don't think there's anywhere else to actually loot down here. No, just that. This game's good, but its mobility is really sucky-assy. Like, really sucky-assy. Luckily we're going to the med. We don't need to go over here, but we're just looting for as many stem cells and crap as we can. We're just clearing out the whole levels, basically, is what we're doing now. And where's that bloodhound, mate? Where's he gone? Oh, he's still down there. It's gonna be my bitch soon. Especially if he gets in my way. That's for the dramatics, there's nothing there. Take that. Yeah, I came through here and did level 1 and 2 because I thought it would help with my health situation, but I lied. The fuck was that? Oh, it's that. And I need a wee wee, I need a wee wee, just a wee wee. Oh, a wee wee, oh, just a wee wee, I need a wee wee, oh, for fuck's sake. Where's the door? I need a wee, yeah. Sorry guys, you're gonna have to wait. And here's another thing that's a problem with the world. We've got prime ministers around the world that are competing against other prime ministers, yeah, to basically say, oh, look how good our country is and this lot. We should not be competing against each other as a prime minister. How we should be going is interacting with one another and going, oh, my country's discovered the cure for cancer, but we lack the resources and the intelligence or the machinery to create it. So then basically, like, Britain can go, oh, we've got the funding we can fund towards this, and China can go, well, we've got all the machinery to be able to create this, while Russia's sat there with the actual formula. Come together as those three countries and make that motherfucking cure. You see what I mean? There's a lot what the world could be doing, but instead we want to compete and have this big dick syndrome shit going on. Right? And do you know how that we deter nuclear war? By aiming nukes at other countries. If you nuke us, we'll nuke you. Sound, mate. Let's wipe 2/3 of the world out. Leave 1/3 left. I wonder how that's going to work out. Well, it's not very well, because once we blow up 2/3 of the world with the nukes, the 1/3 that's left will be contaminated in nuclear radiation anyway, so... Oh, really? And you want to build weapons of mass destruction instead of curing diseases, making a better education system, and a healthy society? You want to focus towards weapons of mass destruction, an unhealthy society? I mean, come on, man. When you go to Tesco's, what's cheaper? Okay? Cooking a Sunday dinner or buying a pizza? Buying a pizza, mate. I can go to Tesco and buy a 10-inch pizza where it's got, obviously, the bread, pepperoni, a bit of cheese. I have to put a bit more cheese on it to make it taste better, but it cost me £1. Right? I'm still hungry after it. Usually I have a calzone, and what I do with it is I cook the pizza and I cook some chips, and I fold the pizza in half, and then I put the chips next to the pizza. And then probably have a bowl of cereal after I bet that. Yeah, and man still weighs 9.5 stone. It makes me chuckle. It's like, how are these fat people still fat when I do nothing but eat loads and never put no weight on? Eh? How the f*** are you fat? Eh? And I'm still a skinny run. I eat more than you cunt. Yeah, it's more jealousy and envy, that is. You know, when you've been 14 trying to put weight on, and then obviously when I was 16 I went straight to the army to sign up onto the front line. That's where I wanted to go. I'm depressed, man. What do you think I wanted to go to the fucking army for? Right? They told me I was underweight. So, man got even more depressed because I couldn't go and do the career I wanted to pursue because I was underweight. Or should I say, I couldn't go and commit suicide, but in a more productive way. You know, instead of just being at home moping and that lot, I could have travelled the world for free. I could have got paid for murder. And trust me, I got no problem in taking a life, especially when it comes down to food requirements. Aha. That bitch is mine now. Oh no, I already got one of these, haven't I? Alright. I feel like I've already got one. And the thing is like, I got no problem in taking my own life, so don't think you're so special. Because the only life that a human should really value the most is its own or its offspring. Me personally, you know, if my son needed my heart and the doctor wouldn't take it, like I said, I'd grab the first scalpel and slit my throat. Because, you know, after that's been done, they're just going to look at me and go, well, there's no point wasting it. And, yeah. I would agree with that statement myself. And that's why I would do it, because I know there'd be no arguments once I were dead. And you see, that's the definition of a true man. They will quite happily take their life for their own child. I live in misery by not seeing my child, so my child never has to know. I could go up to my ex's mum's, and I could go there and prove nothing, other than basically cause an argument between me and her because I don't get contact with my son, that my son now has to observe. And does my son deserve that? No. No, he fucking doesn't. So I stay away. Stay in complete silence. Even if my son was to come back in my life, I would never let him know the shit I went through, unless he goes onto my YouTube channel. But that would be off his own investigation. That's not me forcing upon shit upon him. If he does it off his own back, that's off his own back. Right? I would even warn my child. I would not go on my channel if I was you, because majority of the time it's about you. Because I miss you, and I love you, and there's nothing I can fucking do about it. Once again, like when I lost my first child at the age of 19, I lost my second child at the age of 20 due to my ex basically kidnapping him. And then basically lost him fully at 21 after going through a shit ton of court cases due to my ex failing to protect. And me being scrutinised for it. Alexa, shut up. Can I get one of you? Oh, you actually got me, son of a bitch. Right. I would never let my child know. Off my own bat. If he was to ask me questions due to my Asperger's, he would unfortunately just get answered truthfully on my opinion. Right? And I would state that to him. It's my opinion, kid.
That's my daughter, Kamala. I must have dropped it before I...
You want me to pick it up? I can carry it for you.
No. It's just a holograph. I'll see her again when we get out of here.
You miss her, don't you?
Yes.
I know the
But she
feeling.
wanted me to go. She knew how I
Mine's
felt
the
about
opposite
this
sex
ship.
then.
I had to
Oh
go.
shit, it's pregnant.
And anyway, we're both going to get out of this. And I'll see Kamala again when we do.
I guess that means your body is somewhere near here.
A lost family. Yeah, I know that feeling.
Serena.
That's... me. Guess this is where it happened.
I hope you're not carrying.
If I hadn't saved my engram on the flight control system,
We're going to get out of here. That's all that matters now.
This is also why I'm doing a lot of exploration. Basically, I'm looking around the fucking map. When my goddamn brain can actually say the word I want to say. I love not having the ability to think before I talk, because it means I have to listen to myself and correct it as I go along. Don't you think that's weird? You know, there's people out there with the ability to think, and yet shit still comes out your mouth. And then you've got me with no ability to think because I have no inner monologue. And yet, even I have to correct myself. Doesn't that make you feel worse as a human being that claims to be intelligent because you're normal? It'd make me feel worse. I'm glad I don't have that disadvantage to myself. Right. And who the fuck thought Donald Trump? A spoiled little brat. Right? No, he is a spoiled little brat.
let's get to deck 4 and find the captain.
You're telling me you want to enjoy a small loan off your mummy and daddy to go and start your business in WWE? Hey. And tell me that you're not a spoiled little brat. Man got like £10 billion as a small loan off his mum and dad. Don't get me wrong. He invested in it very wisely. But over £10 billion, I could be over exaggerating, it could have been £1 billion. You can waste most of that as you want and still have a lot of money left over to go and create a business. And yet you think this spoiled brat's a good president. This is confusing to me. I don't get it. You want a working class person to be the president. You don't want no spoiled brats being the president because they've already been given everything. And then you give them more. Like, it doesn't sound like a wise investment for a civilization to me, mate. It really doesn't. Alright. I mean, to be honest, the only thing I don't like about fucking Donald Trump is when I was a child and found that WWF was fake and it was all a show. I spent all that time as a child believing that this was real, all this, loved the Jeff Hardy boys, they were my most favourite, loved their fighting style. It was fancy, it was flashy, it was beautiful to watch, right? And I always liked Bruce Lee, and I always liked Jackie Chan through growing up. Oh, it's you, dickhead. Do you know what? Me and you have got issues, so do you know we're going to deal with this right now. My bitch now. That's how you deal with him, mate. You turn into your lover boy. Lover, lover boy. Can I extract you from the back? No, okay. It's just my lover boy. He's only got 600 HP. They do scale between the level difficulty you're on them. Because the one on tier 3, he was 1,200 he was, so I'm guessing that tier 4 is going to be a lot more. Invincibility is better because it allows you to get behind and extract the stem cells. So if you want my honest opinion, the invincibility is better. I've never been able to just walk through these levels so nicely before. Now, do you know how much of a pain it's been to get to this area of playing? No? You're about to find fucking out. So I'm searching this whole level. Or dying. Look, see, bitch tits there and all, mate. Gonna be my lover, lover boy. Lover boy. Look, I bet you he's gonna have more health than this one. I wonder if we can get them to fight each other. I wonder who would win. I know it's not mine. Tier 2. Right, that big guy over there is gonna fuck my guy up straight away anyway. Does he come in here? He doesn't seem to. I'm more concerned where the other guy is, because I know he instant kills me no matter what fucking tier I'm on. Where is my lover boy? Is he attacking him? Yeah, he's attacking him. Oh, you just fucked him up. GG, bro. Wasted stem cells, though. Right, let's clear this room so I don't have to deal with this room. It's all the big guys. Yeah, you loved it, don't lie. Oh, dickhead. Swing! Bada 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 miss. And now you're dead. Bow to me. I gotta admit, this game is not for anyone that's shit at games. If you're shit at games, I generally suggest you not to play this game. Right? I consider myself to be good at games, and yet I have done nothing but struggle through this game. Mainly because I die all the time and I don't really like dying all the time. But this game is set towards that area of die, come back, die, come back, die, come back. But I'm even going to say, like, max out everything, you are more likely still going to struggle.
Slow down time in a localized area.
Right. So if you're one of them bitch players, you probably avoided this game like the plague, and due to its difficulty of the level with very lack of mobility,
Hunter will take you to deck 4 when you're ready.
would explain that's basically the difficulty. Majority of the time I've died because I've turned around and tried sprinting away. Well, this game's like, no, you ain't doing that. So, yeah, you got that time. We are going all the way across here at some point. There is the med bay. I'm not too bothered about the med bay. We're going to go and deal with this fucking bloodhound shit over here. Because he is not following me around all the way around the pissing map. Where you at, bro? Right there. Right. Fuck you, bitch. Hey, 2 lover boys now. Man's spoiled. So yeah. Like, I would quite happily pay to watch my mates suffer on this game. Actually, there was a game I actually told him to play. I don't think he ever did. Offered him a tenner and all if he could complete it. I was like, play Shadow of Mordor, which is basically like a Dark Souls sort of vibe. And I was like, I'll even give you a tenner if you can complete it. Because this game punishes you all the time, mate. All the time. Like, you die, everything gets harder for you in the game. And Shadow of War is the exact same. Apart from Shadow of Mordor is a more better game because of its difficulty within the game than Shadow of War. But I do like Shadow of War because you have the Nemesis system that basically says, like, you know, like, you can't keep using the same ability over and over again. So you have to change your playstyle up. Like, you have no choice. I mean, to be honest, doing this level 1 and tier 1 actually worked out quite well, didn't it? Did my other lover boy die? I don't know what else to call him. I'm not gay, I can tell you that. Never been happy. Miserable cunt. And I have 2 gay people that live upstairs, mate. They argue more than me and my ex did. And they went through no traumatic experience that me and my ex did. So I don't understand the need for the arguments. Like, and there's no kids involved, obviously. You can obviously work that out. I can imagine that they're not going to adopt kids because one of them seems more selfish than the other. The other one, I'd imagine he would if he picked a different partner. He seems more caring and more kind nature. Because, well, he does nothing but look after him all the time. He really does. And the problem is I can hear their arguments even when they're whispering. Like, I'm Asperger's. Oh, he does crouch. That's nice to know. At least I know that he will chase me through tunnels. But the way I see it, mate, is like, you think it'd be better, alright, but apparently it's not, mate. It's just as much arguments. But I don't find like males sexually attractive, so gayness is not really for me. And likes females. Right. And this is the only thing I really have guns for. That's the only thing I have a gun for. Oh, and sometimes the guys with the guns as well. They're kind of annoying. Where's my lover boy gone? He's still in that fucking tube. Oh yeah, we received 75 HP now, don't we? Why, dickhead? Come on, turn around. You ain't dropping down here, bro. I don't. Oh, you just spit at me, aren't you? Filthy bastard. Ah, I missed. Alright, so I can still poke behind you, though. Oh, you deal with it, man. Cheers, bro. You're a good distraction there, mate. I ain't gonna lie. When we go back, we got bare points. God for that. The whole point of doing this, so if I didn't, it'd be a whole waste of fucking time. Yo, no offense, lover boy, but weren't you just stuck up there a second ago? Yeah, it's that room I want to go in and probably die for the challenge, but we got Loverboy there, so we got that going for us. So have a little look around, see if there's any loot around. Yeah, we're gonna go with Rage Serum actually.
Rage Serum.
Why is it purple now then? Doesn't really look purple to me, mate. Right, let's probably go and die. There's only one way to find out. Yeah, I'm not dealing with this legitimately. The gravity ball's like gone again. Where's my lover boy at? Or is it just me and you now? Cause you gotta be a pro, and take that dough. You're still alive. Get on your knees, bitch. Yeah, take it like a bitch. Yeah, you love it, don't you? Yeah, get on your knees, mate. Face down, ass up. That's the way we like to fuck. 'Cause you and me, baby, ain't nothing but a mammal.
Rare schematic.
So let's do it like they do on the Discovery channels.
Invisibility.
That was a lot more easier than the complaining like a bitch the last 4 times I tried. My man's on 200 HP. Alright then, bro. Don't mind if I just disable your life, dear.
Valkyrie.
Can you be on I Am Legend? Just a question. You don't have to get aggressive about it, man. Just ask you a question, bro. Jesus. Violence nowadays. Everywhere.
The Sentinel 9mm.
Feed lost. Okay. Wonder what they were watching. I bet they were watching some dirty porn, man. Dirty bastards. They'll go blind, you know. Feed lost. Oh, weather outside is but the door is just shut off me. Since it's a shit jump scare. Can you stop it? Can you stop it? Can you stop it? We are getting bear upgrades when I die. Yeah, I love dying. Oh, that's all I've done on this fucking game. Right. Continue through the maze. So we did that. That's a bonus. Just making sure that we've done everything on the actual map, because there's gravity force fields that I have to do, there's some other jibber jabber I have to do, there's that jibber jabber and all. I don't really know what I'm on about, so, you know, the jibber jabber's everywhere.
Invisibility.
Yeah, we're getting tiered up for tier 4, mate, that's what we're doing. Yeah. My other lover boy died. What did you die of? Did you just see your own ugly face or something? Oh shit, the bed!
Shield inoperable while equipped.
Alright. I did not know that you could pick that up. Will you make your mind up on which fucking portal you want me to go through? And we got so much that it doesn't even matter. Gravity bomb.
Gravity bomb.
I think we've been in this room. That was enemies, so obviously not. Who's that? Oi! Lover boy just fucked him up, man. Let's really look up there and it gets clubbed in the face. Wait, don't look at that anymore, dickhead. Gosh, I wish I was. I mean, this game has made me really bad at games today. Right. I see my Poochie, and he got a fluey, and he feels really bad, yes he does. So you're old, kid. Your immune system's not as good as it used to be, mate. I know the feeling. I've got clammy mouth and all, mate. Literally feel like I've been riding on a motorbike with my mouth open for about 6 hours straight. I'm going away. Cotton mouth, mate. Do you know why Hell's Angels are called Hell's Angels? Because they have to go through hell to become an angel. No joke. Better information for you. Like, everybody knows for a start, like, if your kid gets lost and a biker discovers that your child's lost, you know that they will move heaven and hell to make sure that your child is back in your presence. Everybody knows that. And if not, you're probably not a true man. And that's probably why you don't know that. Because every woman out there knows that a biker will make sure that child gets back to its parents. Oh, Loverboy just got poontanged by the shit one, no. It's hard to time it, because like, you gotta turn around and my sensitivity is not as quick as it used to, like, as it is, because I can't be arsed to actually set it. Oh, Loverboy's down. I know he just got poontanged by one of the weak ones, but I've shot him like a billion times and he's just stood there and gone, yeah, you got Elsinore? No, ran out. Bastard, you've took it off. Is why I've literally just gone to like, you're mine now. Like, I will just capture you. I will take your soul and make it mine. Hey, devil's got a price, mate. That pay up. Where's your little staff? Hey? Oi, where's your staff, bro? I suppose that little boy didn't have one. Didn't love me that much, did he? Where's the machine, then? Ah. Asking you shall receive. Kill. Man is getting geared up for tier 4 because I keep getting my ass absolutely whooped up there. Everything just basically kills me. Ah! Oh, sorry, I was late on the reaction. My bad. I'll try better next time, game. Maybe you could do the same. You know, just saying.
Rapid fire with perfect stability.
Man used to love watching Nightmare on Elm Street when I was a child. Like literally, my dad came in. Watching Nightmare on Elm Street when I was like 4-year-old. Bearing in mind, it's the bit where the kid's in the bed with the headphones on, and you know when the blood, Freddy Krueger comes up and pulls him into the bed, and then the blood splatters everywhere. He said I just started pissing myself laughing at it. And yeah, I kind of agree with him because I still do it now when I see it. It's just so funny. Like even though my brain knows what's coming, the fact that it's so unexpected and how old the actual film is and like how realistic it is, mate, it's so funny. Good old Nancy. I always used to fancy Nancy and all when I was a child. Not now, she's old as shit. Right. I didn't really like Jason though. Jason was kind of boring for me. Like, it's just a slow-ass guy following you around, like that Bloodhound on here. I always used to play like Resident Evil, Silent Hill games and stuff like that. Not because I wanted to, because my mum couldn't get through the mission. Like, Ben, what? I can't get through this mission. What are you playing? Resident Evil. How many times do I have to tell you, Mum, be the female? Well, why do I want to be the female? Because honestly, there's a dickhead that comes in each and every time that kills the boss for you, so you don't have to waste any ammo. He'll give you a skeleton key so that you can get through to every single looting, locking area, getting yourself more ammunition to get through the actual campaign. Right. You know what I mean? It's just, I'll save you. Like, thanks, bro. It's like, you pick the male, you've just picked hardcore mode. You pick the female, you just picked easy mode, because you'll have a simp kissing your ass all the way through the game. Like, where's my simp? I need a simp on this game. I ain't gonna lie. I'm doing some bear crafting when I get back. Whenever I die, anyway. Ah, it's a screaming bitch. I can't deal with you yet. It's that gun guy and all. That's the one that fucking basically deters what I can and can't do here. So I gotta focus on this prick up here. And then I'm pretty much safe to engage. Alexa, shut up.
This is a reminder. Go off.
Go off. Go off where?
This is a reminder. Go off.
I'm pretty sure I said come off. Come off. Where did you get go from come? Hey, you're more fucking dyslexic than I am, bitch. AI intelligence, my arsehole. Oh shit. Can you just flip round? I'm a bit scared to actually move my aim. Because of that. You. Up. Oh, there's a turret and all. Was unaware of that, and it's a good job there's a med bay behind me. Where's the turret at? How do you just know? I just fucking hate this guy so much. Where's my little Valkyrie thing? No way. He can shoot me through that and I just fucking completely miss. Look at that. That's some BS right there. Right. This room sector's clear anyway, so that's a bonus. We'll resupply our health. Let's try and resupply our health. This is what I said I was doing last night before I came off. I was literally legitimately going to do this anyway. We're going to continue until we get to tier 4 where I die. So, like, I probably should have said, like, you might want to skip this video in the playlist area at the beginning, but, you know, I didn't, so, yeah. Like, because it's just basically me farming, is what this is. But I can definitely say I got more knowledgeable towards the game. Pardon me. Right, these are dead rooms. Okay. Well, dead end rooms work for me, because we're dead end over here anyway, but there's health over there, I'll want. Or not. I mean, I'll take it. What do you mean there's no enemy in here? There's always enemy in here. Don't lie to me, game. This is where it's going to try and jump scare me with one of them shitty ass fucking annoying bitches. I'm going to start calling them my ass. No? Just a dead room? Okay. Well, whatever. I don't want that anyway. Is legitimately me just farming. That's basically all this is. This video. But we managed to get through tier 1, tier 2. We're on tier 3 at the moment. Right, mate. Yeah, I know. You're still alive? Ass down, face up. That's the way we like to fuck. No, I don't have anything else better to do. That's really bad for a dyslexic person. But let's not pay attention. Having a dead good time there, mate. I like this guy. He's so dead quiet and everything. Barely ever hear him. Some say it's dead good to get into that position. Yeah, it gets worse. Every time we pass the graveyard, mate. You know what I mean? It gets worse. But it's the only way I've ever learned to actually deal with stuff. I turn my traumatic experiences into comedy. Or at least try. Sometimes you can't. Oh, sweet cheeks. I was more bothered about the gun. I'm over here. Oh, you dead. Oh, no, you're not. You're just having a shocking time. I need more meds again, though. Right, CBA, so... Oh, I can STEM researcher.
What the hell was that?
That has to be the thing that nearly killed the captain.
Huh, I didn't know I could do that. I got a lot of stem cell research off him and all, actually. Oh, that's it. Dead end. Kill. Where's he porting from? Behind you, bro.
Complete.
Go on. Fuck you. Stop looking at it, man. Boom. Shakalaka laka. Oh, the weather outside is shit. And I need a wee again, but it's a good job I'm ending the stream soon.
Let's get to deck 4 and find the captain's body.
Shut up!
On my
Otherwise I'm
way.
gonna deck you, bitch. I need health. That's what I need.
Insufficient dark matter. Please
Yeah.
wait.
I don't want to, though. It's the only quick mobility thing I've got. That's so beautiful, though, isn't it? You know, and this is the worst bit about it. If we do live on a globe, that means all this shit's possible. And yet humans want to spend the majority of their time scrobbling over the earth instead of realising that we've got unlimited resources outside of our atmosphere, but yet we want to fight for all the resources that's in our atmosphere. The question is what are you going to do when it's all gone? And how are we going to be able to extract any resources from outside of our atmosphere? We're going to be left trapped to die and suffocate due to our own greed. It's the problem with humanity, you see. And someone needs to slap the cunt and wake it up. Alright, now we need to make our way all the way back there so that I can die and cry. Oh, I don't want to. Right, well obviously we did everything on tier 3 and we did everything on tier 2 and we've done everything on tier 1 because I've explored the whole entire areas of those. So we've only got, sadly, one more thing to do. At least when we die, we got a lot of resources to be crafting anyway. So when I get to tier 4, I'm going to restart the stream because I need to go for a piss. I need to let my dog out. You get the routine by now. And plus, you know, it's kind of nice for the folders, to be honest. I only really like watching like an hour and a half films, 2-hour films, stuff like that. So I kind of try and make it like a film, to be honest. And, you know, if people do want to keep up with the game, especially this game, the jump scares are shit, but, you know, I'm suffering with a lot of torture of dying all the time. Not used to dying constantly in games. It kind of annoys me. And hopefully, I can get this shit completed. I don't want it. I just stay here. It's nice here. You know, floor 1 and floor 2 and floor 3 is okay. We could just leave for this floor. It's just shit anyway. Yo, Mitch. I mean, I'm just talking random shit, to be honest, at the minute, bro. I'm still playing this. Thing ain't downloaded either. I'm about to die a million times over. Yeah, Mitch Little. Oh, I've got your Facebook though, haven't I? Not your actual thing. Right, I'm gonna end it here though, guys. And I'm going for a piss. Talking to the stream, bro.